Hey guys, welcome to the discourse. We are discussing the tenses of verbs. We have already covered the simple present tense, the present continuous or present progressive tense, the present perfect tense and present perfect continuous or present perfect progressive tense. We have also discussed about the simple past tense and past continuous or past progressive tense. Today we are going to discuss about the past perfect tense. The past perfect tense is also known as the pluperfect. Pluperfect. It is the another name for the past perfect tense. We use the past perfect tense to talk about such actions that were completed at some point in the time before something else happened. That is, we always use the past perfect tense to discuss about the finished actions. So the past perfect tense is used to describe some finished actions, such finished actions that were completed at some point of time, at some time before something else happened. Now this something else also happened in the past. So generally we use the past perfect tense to describe a series of events or actions that were completed in the past. Some examples of past perfect tense can be: I had already walked 2 kilometers before I got the bus, or before I got the lift. Another example can be: I had already taken my dinner at 9 o'clock in the evening. One more example can be: I had practiced well before the final presentation in the class. Now let us check some of the signal words for the past perfect tense. Signal words. Some of the very common signal words for the past perfect tense are when, already, never, just, as soon as, wish, immediately, at that moment. These are some of the signal words. If you see any of these words in a sentence, you may assume that the past perfect tense has been used in that sentence. Now let us check the sentence structure of a sentence in past perfect tense. Sentence structure. A sentence can be formed in the past perfect tense by adding the past tense of to have and the past participle of the verb. So the structure will be subject plus had, which is the past tense of to have, plus the past participle of the verb used in that sentence, plus object. An example can be: I had eaten a mango before they offered me some grapes. Now a negative sentence in past perfect tense can be made by adding a not in between the had and past participle. So the sentence structure of a negative sentence in past perfect tense will be subject plus had plus not plus the past participle. Similarly, in order to make an interrogative sentence in the past perfect tense, we keep had before the subject. Had plus subject plus past participle. Examples can be I had seen him before he came to the office. The negative form will be I had not seen him before he came to the office. The interrogative form will be had he seen him or had I seen him before he came to the office. Now let us check the changes that an infinitive goes when it is used in the past perfect tense, negative past perfect tense and interrogative past perfect tense. To ask becomes had asked. In negative sentences it becomes had not asked. And in interrogative sentences, had I asked. To work becomes had worked. Had not worked or hadn't worked. And in interrogative sentence, had he worked. To use becomes had used, had not used, had I used in the interrogative sentence in past perfect tense. To be becomes had been. In negative sentence, had not been. And in interrogative sentence, had he been. To have becomes had. He had the umbrella. Had not had. Or had not. And in interrogative sentences, had he had. To say becomes had said. In negative it becomes had not said. And in interrogative, had he said. To do becomes had done. Had not done. Had he done. So these are the changes in infinitives when they are used in past perfect tense, negative past perfect tense and interrogative past perfect tense. So now let us discuss the uses of past perfect tense. The past perfect tense is used to describe finished actions that have already happened in the past. So what is the difference between the past perfect tense and the simple past tense? The difference is we use the past perfect tense along with the simple past tense to describe a series of events or action. We use the past perfect tense to describe such actions that happened even earlier to the other actions. So the first use of past perfect tense is to describe such finished actions that happened before a second action or time in the past. As for example, when we arrived, the film had already started. We arrived late at the theater and the film had already started. So the past perfect tense is used to make it clear which actions happened first. When we arrived, the film had already started. We have used the past perfect tense for the action which happened earlier. The film started earlier. We reached later. Similarly, it had snowed last night. So the bus didn't arrive today. Bus didn't arrive today in the morning because it had snowed last night. The bus didn't arrive today in the morning. We use simple past tense to describe the non-arrival of the bus today in the morning. Why? Because it had snowed last night. We have used past perfect tense for describing the snow that happened last night because it happened earlier than the other action. Similarly, I had already taken dinner, so I was not hungry. The second use of the past perfect tense is to describe such actions that started in the past and continued up to some other action or specific time in the past. The previous action might have continued even after the second action that started and finished. As for example, when he graduated, he had been living in Delhi for 6 years. That is, he was living in Delhi, and when he graduated, he had already lived in Delhi for 6 years, and he might have continued to live in Delhi even after his graduation. So we use the past perfect tense to tell for how long an action happened. In this case, we are answering for how long the person was living in Delhi when he graduated. When he graduated, he had been living in Delhi for 6 years. Another example can be, on 10th May, I had worked here for 4 months. Now 10th May is the past. And on 10th May, I had worked here for 4 months. That is, I started working here even earlier. And on 10th May, I had completed 4 months. And I am working here even today. The third use of the past perfect tense is to describe some imaginary or unreal things in the past. We use the simple past tense to describe such imaginary or unreal things in the present or in future. But the past perfect tense is used to describe imaginary things in the past. We do so with the help of third conditional or wish. Third conditional or the word wish. As for example, had I known that you were ill, I would have visited you. I didn't know that you were ill. Had I known that you were ill, I would have visited you. Another example can be, she would have passed the exam if she had studied hard. She failed, but if she had studied hard or harder, she would have passed the exam. Another example can be, I wish I hadn't gone to sleep so late. These are the uses of the past perfect tense. The first use is to describe such finished actions that happened before some other second action or time in the past. The second use is to describe such actions that started in the past and continued up to some other action or specific time in the past. And the third use of the past perfect tense is to describe some imaginary or unreal actions that didn't happen in the past. We can describe these imaginary actions with the help of third conditional or wish. So this was all about the past perfect tense. We will continue to discuss other tenses of the verbs. Please like this video and please share it, and please subscribe to the discourse. Thank you.